first thing you want to do is you want to create a place where they can meet. And you're going, well, wait a minute, how can we do that? How can you create a place when you're saying this is spread across the world? Well, that's the first piece in terms of the mindset that you have to do, is that technology is not about putting content out there or just linking people, is that what the technology does, and you'll see this with various of the tools that have been developed for organizations, is that I'm creating a place where people from around the world meet. And that's the first thing, is that I am not just trying to link, I'm trying to create a place. And that place has to be interactive. So the second thing then is that as a manager, my job is to actually connect with every one of those people on that team and bring them into that place and to begin to get them to know each other. And so really that's a critical point, is that they get them to start to socialize, to get to know each other. Call each other up and say, hey, what's the weather, what's going on? Because isn't that what we do when we're co-located, is that we do bump into each other, that we do take, some time. We do get to know each other a bit. So that's point two, is create a place. Number two, get people to begin to socialize. And then is to create a sense of presence, is to begin to not just share information and share ideas, but to begin to, in that place, come together, be present to each other. As a manager, my job is to stay connected with each one and to help them facilitate those conversations, building the relationships and holding the conversations. Help them facilitate that. What are they contributing? How are they contributing? And over the years, what I have watched with individuals who work in virtual teams is that they actually do that. They do, by working together, they get to know each other. And then when something's not quite working right, they'll call each other up. Or if they have an idea, they begin to, bounce those ideas off of each other. The time difference goes away. The geographic difference goes away. Because I begin to use the various types of tools that I have. Sometimes I might want to get on the phone because it needs that type of connection. Or sometimes they will use a text message because that's all that they really need. But they're acting as if the person is down the way. Or they might have some social networking types of things. So that's where to start. It is a challenge. It's something that business organizations are still trying to work out. How do we do this? And then I may add this piece, because we've talked about sort of the base part, but then when I start bringing in the cultural differences, is I need to begin to see these individuals who are part of other organizations as my daily colleagues. Even though they're not in the literal office next door to me, or I don't bump into them in the hallway, I'm bumping into them through email or maybe phone calls or other types of meetings. But they're my colleagues, and I want them to prosper as much as my company and my country is prospering. So it gets us also into an idea around global citizenship, where professionals really begin to see their colleagues in other countries and other companies as literally their colleagues, as if they were part of their own.